Today we are taking a deep dive into something that doesn't always make the headlines, but matters a lot in the field, raising the sour gas classification of an existing natural gas pipeline. And here's the kicker: this isn't a case of hoping the line will hold. It's about proving that it already has. Let's talk about this 3.29 kilometers, 114 millimeters steel line, in service since 2004. Originally licensed to transport sweet gas only, 0.0 moles per kilomole H2S. But now, it's set to carry gas with up to 0.99 moles per kilomole of hydrogen sulfide. That's a big shift on paper. But when you look at how this line was built, operated, and maintained, it turns out it was already doing the job. Field digs showed physical markings on valves, fittings, even the pipe body itself, that confirmed sour service-rated materials were used. And despite missing the original QA, the QC docs, radiographic inspection of 9 girth welds in 2025 showed full compliance with sour service standards, no lack of fusion, no anomalies. This wasn't a fluke. This was intentional quality. Now add this. Hardness testing from 2024 showed all weld zones well within the 22 HRC limit. And those samples, pulled from the exact section with the most historical internal corrosion, verified by ILI. What about corrosion risk? Internal corrosion had occurred in the past, sure, but it was proactively dealt with. The worst areas were cut out after the 2023 ILI, and the whole 38-kilometer system, including this segment, is now fully piggable. Monthly pigging runs, corrosion inhibitor batch injections, and CP coverage are now standard practice. And the pipeline's service history. It's been quietly transporting gas with measurable H2S for years. Up to 0.206 moles per kilomole from one upstream source. No failures. No SSC. No hydrogen-induced cracking. The regulatory thresholds for sour gas pipelines are clear. And this line hits all the marks: the metallurgy, the weld quality, the historical service conditions, and the operating practices. Add the Region 1 classification under NACE Mr. 0175, low partial pressure, near neutral pH, and mild operating temperatures, and you've got a textbook case for safe sour service. But here's what makes it stand out: it's not just a paper exercise. The field team backed it all up with direct evidence. Physical tags, weld scans, ILI reports, fluid chemistry analysis, TRIAGE data overlays. It's all in the book. And let's not forget what this means operationally: safe expansion of sour service capacity. Zero disruptions. No downtime for hydro testing, because the original test already met 1.4x MAOP. No rework, because it's already built to spec. Just an upgrade in licensing, fully supported by hard evidence and real-world performance. For field ops, this story is gold. It shows that when you build to spec, even if you don't always document every detail, you can still prove it, 20 years later, with the right inspections and smart planning. It shows that with proactive integrity management and the right digital tools, like TRIAGE, you can justify upgrades that improve network flexibility without compromising safety. So the next time you see a sour service upgrade coming across your desk, don't assume it's risky. Ask if the pipeline's been proving itself all along. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay safe out there.